On this edition of Operation Protect the White Boy, we have a man by the name of Hunter Holman. Now I'm gonna be honest with you. This Operation Protect the White Boy definitely affects black people in a major way. Because this man seems to have an obsession with black people so much, in fact, that the reason why I have him up here is because he's a repeat offender. And by that I mean is that he has been known to go around terrorizing black people repeatedly, constantly, most likely getting arrested and then constantly getting released. But his latest one could have been deadly, like real deadly, because according to what I'm about to read, he was arrested for plotting to kill this family in a form of a mass shooting. Or not so much a family, but just a group of black people in a form of a mass shooting. In other words, he was trying to pull a Peyton Gendron or a Dylan Roof. But this guy has a history of terrorizing just mainly, if not only, black people. Las Vegas Metro Police arrested a white man accused of speeding toward a black family while yelling racial slurs at them outside a hotel, per 8 News Now. He was arrested following the incident. However, he's facing several charges for previous instances of making racially motivated threats. Hunter Holman, a struggling 27-year-old, has a track record for being hateful toward black people. Only recently, his mess came to light after his charges started racking up for every incident where he threatened a black life. Since last summer, he's been wreaking havoc. In June, the report says Holman made threats to kill his former employer using a racial slur while doing so. In July, authorities say Holman accelerated his car toward a black family, got out of his vehicle to continue pursuing them, and ended up being stabbed in the face by one of them. Good. I don't know if this was before or after, but it doesn't look like he has any markings here unless he's healed since then. After his plan backfired, he still didn't give up. This month, now that's how you know someone has an innate hatred for black people. If you get stabbed in the face and you don't give up, because your hatred for black people runs that deep that you got to continue to go after them. This month, detectives say Holman called up 2 hotels, threatening to kill someone with a rifle, boasting about his collection of knives and claiming he was the king of the KKK. The report says, no, that wasn't the end of it. And here's the report. Last week, authorities in Arkansas notified Metro Police about Holman allegedly threatening black people with an AR-15 at a fitness center in Little Rock, a document said. Based on Holman's course of conduct, it is apparent he displayed hate or bias toward people. I'm not even going to finish out that one, but y'all know what the next 2 words were. Black subjects. And has demonstrated the ability to carry violence against them, demonstrated by his attack in July 2022. Metro Police arrested Holman on Thursday, February 23rd. Records show he declined to answer officers' questions. Holman faces 2 new charges of hate bias crime. Records show he paid a surety bond and was released from custody. After each incident, Holman was arrested, though one can only wonder why he was allowed back into society after posing such a serious threat. I'm only going to assume that whoever wrote this article was asking a rhetorical question. We know why he kept being released. This is Operation Protect the White Boy. Consider Peyton Gendron, the white supremacist who planned the racially motivated mass shooting in Buffalo, New York. He had shown plenty of warnings ahead of the incident. He previously threatened to shoot up a school. He wrote a manifesto endorsing the mass execution of black people and had shared messages about his plans weeks before, per reports. His signs of being a threat to society were written off as symptoms of mental illness. Now he's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. Holman could meet the same fate if convicted of a federal hate crime, though at the moment he's bonded out of jail and free to harass more black people. And ladies and gentlemen, that is exactly why I do these Operation Protect the White Boy series. I wonder how much the bond was, because I noticed the article didn't state how much it was. It probably was pretty damn low. After all, I did do a Operation Protect the White Boy. I think it was the last one, as a matter of fact, where one guy was doing all kinds of stuff and he got like a $1 bond. I said they need to fire that judge, whoever did that. But yeah, they let him back out because look at who he's messing with. Look at who he's terrorizing. black people. And the thing is, if you look at him right here, if he was to just walk down the street, no one would ever suspect this guy of even doing something like that if they didn't know who the hell he was, because he doesn't have a look. Listen, that's how they hide. That's their cover, by not having a particular look. So as long as they don't have a particular look, they're able to blend in with society even better. That's how a lot of them get away with the stuff that they do all the time, because he doesn't look threatening. But this guy literally has a hard on for black people that he hates so much. They don't specify as to why. They should ask him why he doesn't like black people. Did a black man sleep with his girl? Steal his girl? A lot of the times that's usually what it goes back to. Sometimes it doesn't. Is it something he heard in his life growing up? I don't know. But shout out to the one person that actually did, cut him. Unfortunately, that didn't stop him. And they said he bonded out, so he's out of jail. So as I'm reading this to y'all right now, he's free. He's literally probably wandering. At least his picture is out there. So the black people out there in Las Vegas, y'all better keep y'all head on a swivel, because this guy's just walking around aimlessly. I would say what should or could happen to him before he makes it to a trial, if he makes it to trial. Wink, wink, hint, hint. But yeah, another Operation Protect the White Boy in the books.